Hey, they might could do it better. I ain't tripping off all that shit.
What's going on, Rico? How you doing today, man?
What's going on? What's going on?
What's up? What's up? What's up, man? How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling great, man. You know what I'm saying? Checking in one time with RichinFaithTV.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about you, man. Where you from?
Man, I'm from Atlanta. Born at Grady. From Pryor Road, Lakewood, Cove Home. You know what I'm saying? From Zone 3.
You don't mind telling me how old are you?
32. I'm 32.
Good age. You in your prime right now, huh? You in your shack ages over there in goddamn Miami, huh?
Hey, man, I feel like I'm about 64.
Yeah, I feel it. I can understand that. So, tell me just a little light background. What about school? Where you go to school at? All that type of stuff. What you was doing in school? Did you play sports and all that?
Before school, like I went to Slater Elementary on Pryor Road. You know what I'm saying? Then I had to leave that school there. Went to Hutchinson Elementary on Cleveland Avenue. We stayed on Cleveland Avenue, graduated at Hutchinson Elementary. Went to Crawford Long Middle. Went to Culver High. You know what I'm saying? Didn't graduate. You know what I'm saying? Fell a victim to the streets at an early age. Went to prison. You know, got in a little trouble, had to go to prison. You know what I'm saying? Came home, got married, had kids. So that's where we at with it today.
Cool. Thank you for the little background. So coming home from prison, we ain't gotta talk about what you went to prison for, but coming home from prison and getting married and having kids, getting on the right track. When did you join the IFA culture? If I say, I don't know if it's a culture, when did you join IFA?
As of today, I joined IFA like 3 years ago. But I always been studying though. Like I always thought outside the box. Like I was never one track minded when it come down to life itself and what it has to offer. That's due to religion or spirituality. Like it doesn't matter. Like you know what I'm saying. So like that's where I stand. That like I always been attracted to nature itself. You know what I'm saying? I always wanted to know the truth about my people as kings and queens of who we are.
Cool. So with learning the truth of IFA, take me through the first steps of joining. How did you reach out? Who was around you that knew something about it, and then you got with it? And then how did you put yourself in a position today, 3 years from now, to be a priest?
Well, you know, what I did was, first of all, you can't go to IFA. IFA got to come to you. Like you got to have it. It's in all of us. But to actually go through the initiatives and the steps to go beyond with IFA, then it's like you got to have a mindset and frame of a king or a queen. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't be one track minded when it come down to IFA. And they come down with life period itself. Like you can't like, I'm trying to see like the best way to explain it. Like you got to have an open mind. You know what I'm saying? And you got to understand, because some of it'll scare you. You know what I'm saying? But it's like the Bible says, if you knock on the doors shall open. You seek, you shall find. It's in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? So when it came to IFA, that's what I did. I knocked on doors. I seeked and I found. And it lined it up with how I want to live today. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, like really like IFA got to come to you. You can't go to IFA. And how I got introduced into my priest, my babalawo was, I was sick, getting graded. My stomach was messed up real bad. And I had seen a lady with some lackades on due to me being in the hospital. And I said, hey, who your priest is? She was like, I can refer you to my priest. Like, she didn't give me his name at first, but she was like, I can refer you to my priest and see what he say. So she left that day. I get admitted in the hospital. I get out the hospital probably like 2-3 days after that. The babalawo called me. It was Chief Tule. And you know, I met up with him, with my godfather. I love him. You know, I watched and learned a lot from him. You know what I'm saying? And I incorporated a lot of it with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of self-conscious. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I took what I learned from IFA and took what I learned from the natures of life, and I combined it together, and it fit me. You know what I'm saying? It can't I'm not gonna say can't no church or can't nothing other than feel that there, but I still go to church. You know what I'm saying? I go in the malls. You know it ain't no place I won't go when it comes to spirituality, but IFA is my home.
So with IFA, I know a lot of people try to make it seem like it's a devil worshiping situation, and when I meet people that's a little bit older, they tell me that, you know, it's two sides to every religion. You know what I'm saying? It's the bad side and it's the good side. A lot of Christians, they might go to church every Sunday, but they might come out and still be talking about people in the church. The pastor still might be sleeping with people in his choir. So it's always bad sides. So what's the bad side to IFA and what's the good side to IFA? Like with the whole situation about sacrificing something, drinking blood, like give us the real behind all that stuff.
Like, first of all, you don't drink no blood.
Yeah.
Anybody drinking blood, then I don't know what to tell you. But we don't drink no blood, no none of that there. And as far as the good side and the bad side, it really upon you. What? Do unto others as you want to be done. Rule number 1. You know what I'm saying? If you know you want to live a blessing, successful life through the journeys of IFA, do what's right. You know, if you do what's wrong, then there will be consequences. The same way as in church, it's Christianity. You know what I'm saying? Like the bad side is, you know better, but you still don't do better. You know what I'm saying? So your ancestors and your origins, they gonna get a hold of you. It's like now I'm conscious of who I'm walking with. You know what I'm saying? Who I'm connected with on an everyday basis. You know what I'm saying? Besides the ones that's right here in front of us on earth. You know what I'm saying? We connected to the ones that's in the spirit world. You know what I'm saying? And we know that they carry us, you know what I'm saying, throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? We believe in God like everybody else believe in God. You know what I'm saying? But we know God have people doing other things in life. And those people are our ancestors. You know what I'm saying? Like, for God has somebody doing something different. You know what I'm saying? That's their job in heaven. You know what I'm saying? To help control the population of what's going on the world. Because we don't do it ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So, really, it ain't no bad side to it. You know what I'm saying? You make it bad. You know what I'm saying? And you can make it bad on yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you got to follow what's right. You know what I'm saying? You go to church, you got folks in the church praying on people. You know what I'm saying? Come home like everything's all good. You know what I'm saying? You got people in IFA, you know what I'm saying? You know, be honest, you know what I'm saying? Might pray on others, you know? But it's to those that it weakens. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a mind thing. You know what I'm saying? It depends on what you believe in. You know what I'm saying? Me, I don't believe in evil. I don't believe in the devil. Like, the devil don't exist to me. You know what I'm saying? So like this exit out my life because I don't see that. You know what I'm saying? To others, there might be a deal or, you know what I'm saying, whatever nature, but to me it ain't. You know what I'm saying? You know, it just, some people chose to do this and some people chose to do that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we all going to heaven. You know what I'm saying? That's what I believe. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak for everybody else. That's just what I believe. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't no, you know what I'm saying? It's still the same thing. It's still the same thing of going being a Christianity, being Muslim, whatever. It's still the same thing. Hey man, you do good, you get rewarded. You do bad, you get lashed. You know what I'm saying? But you're conscious and you're aware of what's going on. This the part that hurt because you know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Because you done took the wool off your eyes. Now you actually know what's going on in this world. Now you see things that other people can't see. You know what I'm saying? So now you got to deal with this. You know what I'm saying? So you know when you mess up. You know when you messed up, you know, hey, you might not get a whipping tomorrow, but you gonna get a whip. Soon. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no, it's still the same. But we don't do no negative work. I haven't seen no negative work. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So why do you feel like, you know that video I showed you out before the interview, the video I showed you? Right. Why do you feel like young people like put all that out on the social network and make it seem like some demonic, Satanized type thing, like they sacrificing their family so they can have heaven on earth? Tell me a little bit about the heaven on earth situation.
Well, you know, man, first of all, heaven on earth, man, they go back to history, brother. You know what I'm saying? They go back to history. You know what I'm saying? Heaven on earth, man, like, I know you heard in your history book 40 acres and a mule. You know what I'm saying? Which it belong to you. You feel? It belong to all of us. Why? First of all, you know what I'm saying? We stand in a, we paying for a place that's for free. You know what I'm saying? God created the world for us. Why we got to pay for somewhere we was born free? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Why we got to do that though? Back in the day, it was, you know what I'm saying? You needed an egg, I needed some flour. You know what I'm saying? But we all built together. You know what I'm saying? So, they're saying it like, why we can't stick together? You know what I'm saying? Why they chose to do this? Why they chose to do that? They not conscious. They not self-conscious. A lot of them doing it for a fashion. A lot of them just buying like, hey, I'm just gonna keep it 100. I seen them being sold in the mall. You know what I'm saying? You know, to each his own.
So being connected with IFA, who do you pray to?
I pray to God. That ain't number one creator. You know what I'm saying? But you know we got it's several gods. You know what I'm saying? It's a God for anything that you want. You know what I'm saying? Everything God, but it's only one creator though. You know what I'm saying? If that sums it up.
So with you praying to God though, yeah, I know y'all pray to y'all ancestors as well. Is your ancestors just like Jesus? And you know how in the Bible it says
your ancestors like your grandma. Yeah. If your grandma passed, you know what I'm saying? Throughout the course of a year of her being here on earth, she have paved the way to die of age. You know what I'm saying? She carried knowledge from the past. She got history of the past. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when she passed, who else there? What other person there that can take grandma's place?
Nobody.
Can't nobody take grandma's place. Nobody. So, you know what I'm saying? If grandma passed, then grandma, that's my ancestor. She's carrying me, she walking with me. This is something that I know. You know what I'm saying? This is something that I believe in. You know what I'm saying? I know I don't get up and make a way every day on my own. You know what I'm saying? I know that God got people that walk among other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is something that I know. So, they'll consider as your ancestors. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry. I want to ask this question. So with knowing that it's a God, you said several gods, but it's only one creator. So do you feel like God put your ancestors in works to balance you out and be able to watch over you? Like, so your ancestors is like your angels. You know how we got
Right.
angels from heaven? Your
Right.
ancestors is like your angels for the
Right.
most part, though, right?
Right.
So when y'all pray to, when y'all pray to y'all ancestors, y'all praying to the Creator, but y'all really praying to y'all angels to make sure y'all covered.
First of all, I pray to my God first.
Uh-huh.
I give God praise and thanks first and foremost before anything. And I ask him, you know what I'm saying, Father, you know what I'm saying, will you allow me to speak to my ancestors and my old riches? You know what I'm saying? I go to him for permission to do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't bypass him and do that. You know what I'm saying? Because he's the creator of all things. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I pray to God first, and then I go to my ancestors and my old riches. You know, so that's how it should be.
So what's this whole thing about going to the ocean and having seashells and praying over something, throw it in the ocean and watch it go away? What's all this?
Oh, that's love, man. That's good ass shape. You know what I'm saying? You got
So why don't we have these things in the Bible? Where's these things that's for a lot of people to know that? Because it makes sense. When we in our mother's stomach, we are in water. So why we can't see these things in the Bible? Why we can't learn about Oshun, the lady that's laying of the water? Like, why we can't learn about those type of things in the Bible? Like, what is it? Is this a secret? And now that the black people are understanding what it is, now they're trying to make it seem like we worshiping the devil, we doing voodoo. Like, what's the difference?
Well, you know, man, it's a bit different. It's because they don't want us to know who we are. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you go back into the slavery days before the Bible came along, and our ancestors, they got caught praying into that thing, they get beat, they get lashed, they get killed. You know what I'm saying? That's before the Bible get there. So when they was out there praying in the wood on their hands and knees, you know what I'm saying, praying to the Heavenly Father or some changes to come through, because they know it's a creator up there. You know what I'm saying? They got lashed, they got beat for that. You know what I'm saying? But then, you know, you had other people that played a role with society. They said, hey, let's come up with this book called Bible. You know what I'm saying? If that's what they want to believe in and pray to, let's make this Bible about us, so they can believe and pray to us. You know what I'm saying? So we can control the population. You know what I'm saying? So you got to think about it. When they found out about the Bible, what they did, they gave it to each and every slave plantation first. Sit this down, put that in front of them, and that'll take their mind off everything. You know what I'm saying? So within the birth of the Bible, we started losing religion then. You know what I'm saying? Because now we starting to follow and follow another path of a whole nother culture. You know what I'm saying? Which it has some truth to it. But you got to understand the truth that's in the Bible and where it's not. You know what I'm saying? But it all lines up with IFA. Everything, every religion, the Buddha, all that, everything, all of it wrapped up inside IFA as one.
Who came up with the Bible?
Shit, I can't tell you.
Ain't nobody here to really tell the original.
I can't tell you, bro. They got a King James version. They got a Solomon version. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't tell you, bro. I would like to know myself.
So listen, let me ask you a question. When the slaves was in the cotton fields picking cotton and they were singing those songs, though, were they praying to their ancestors? Was they going by the IFA religion?
Yeah. They was making a connection between the Most High. Like, you know what I'm saying? The ancestors and the old rich, they was, you know what I'm saying? They had songs for each and every different thing that they was calling upon. So the songs that they was singing in the field and calling upon these different deities and old rich, then yeah, that's what we were doing before we had the Bible. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, say that. Okay, looking at your Orishas and looking at the peoples in the Bible, do you look at the peoples in the Bible like John, Matthew, Mark, Luke, as you look at your Orishas?
Yeah. Of course I do. Why? Cause they had a role inside life. You know what I'm saying? They played a role inside life. You know what I'm saying? Like, we wasn't there physically to see what was going on with it, but it was wrote in the Bible, and it's somebody's life. You know what I'm saying? Why we know it's somebody's life? Cause in the Bible, when we read it, it's some of it that we can relate to that we are experiencing right now at this moment.
Can you describe the seven different powers that the 7 different Orisha have?
Oh, wow. Okay. You got Ogun.
Just name the 7 different Orishas.
Oh, what you gonna do, man? You gonna twist me up, tie me up? No, you got Obatala. You got Ogun. You got Oshun. You got Eshu. You got Shango. You got Oye. And you got Yemiya.
Cool. So you know, like in the Bible, I can't go back to it, the scripture, but it was a situation where God gave the people to believe in this type of religion. Then they built a foundation, but they built like a statue of somebody else. So do you think Ifa is the real religion we supposed that God had for us, but the white man built up to Jesus and we started praising Jesus? So how do we know if we're doing the right thing or not? Because everything you saying makes sense, but when you look at the Bible, when they say respect your master, that means respect your slave master. So tell me a little bit about that.
They go back to saying to each his own once again. You know what I'm saying? Me, I don't live, I have took my mind frame set of out of being right here in this world right here that exists, that they call Earth, first and foremost. Like, I have exempt myself from this. Like, you know what I'm saying? I put no man before my God. You know what I'm saying? I put no one before my family. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do what I want, I do as I please. God didn't put nobody over me to tell me, oh, you gon' obey by this or you gon' obey by that. You know what I'm saying? Like they got animals at the zoo for folk to go look at. And God didn't make no cage for the animal to be locked up in. They designed to be free. Same thing in here. I was birthed free into a world that's supposed to be free. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm not gonna vote for no president, because if I vote for a president, then that consists of putting a man above me. You know what I'm saying? If I let another man chastise my son, then that'll be allowing my son to have somebody over me. Like, nah, that ain't how it works. You know what I'm saying? So I don't abide by these laws. You know what I'm saying? I respect them. But you know what I'm saying? Like, but to each his own though, man. Like, you have self-conscious, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, God give everybody the mindset and the ability to be self-conscious of a lot of things that's around. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you hear these voices in your head and you don't want to follow them. You know what I'm saying? And that's everybody in the world. You know what I'm saying? Hear voices in their head, but don't follow them voices. And then turn around and be like, man, I should have followed that voice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then that voice been telling you a long time ago that, man, y'all know this ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Look how they doing my brother. Look how they doing my sister. Like, I don't even see no race. I don't see black or white. We all in one. We all bleed the same. We all die the same. So I don't see no other color. I don't know what I'm saying. But I know we all need to come together and get together. But the thing that they're going on, like, you got to be self-conscious of it. You got to make them decisions.
So why do you think the Ifa religion, it's a religion, right? I want to make sure I'm saying it right. Is it a religion? Or is it
it's what you want it to be.
Okay, so
it's a way of life.
Why do you think the Ifa, the way of life, is taking over the whole Atlanta?
I'm not going to say it's taking over the whole Atlanta, because once again, everybody's not Ifa.
But they want to be Ifa. They want to wear the beads on their neck. They want to say, because I feel like a lot of people saying they want to, a lot of people that don't know what's going on, saying they Ifa to be looking like demonic, to look like they a young thug or a little Uzi, because they see the rap shit. So why do you feel like people, you think it's just because the rappers saying it and they ran upside down crosses and they look demonic, but why do you feel like it's just taking over the whole line? Like, everybody want to have beads on their neck and they want to be Ifa.
You know what I'm saying?
What's the influence behind that?
Well, you know, like inside different E5 family is a lot that goes on that carry nothing but good spirit, good eye shape. You know, they have bimbes where they get together and they get together and they give praises to the old Risha, give praise to God. And you know, they have festivals and fun and, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's not an organization. It's not a gang. It's like, it ain't none of that. But you got people just buying them. And you know, from actually YouTube and also you hearing other brothers and sisters speak in public as well. So it's easy to pick up on the language and what's being transferred, you know what I'm saying, and put on these lacquers and say, yeah, okay, on E5, you know what I'm saying? You know, everybody know a lot of priests around here. This is Atlanta. There's a lot of priests in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So anybody can say a priest name. You know what I'm saying? But don't actually mean they actually go and see that priest. You feel? Like, it's a long list. You know what I'm saying? And the keys and things that you got to do with E5. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still learning. I'm still growing. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody priests, everybody Bible-eyes, everybody kings. You know what I'm saying? Like, you is what you is. Is what you set out to be. It's God calling. But you can be a priest. You know what I'm saying? If it's God will.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you have God in you.
Yeah.
So you can be a priest.
Yeah.
You are a priest. You're a king. So if you conduct yourself as a king, then you are what?
A priest and the king.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's where it stands, right?
So, cause you know, like I said, man, before I did this interview, it was a lot of speculations about E5 this, E5 that. So do y'all have the ability to be? I don't want to just say y'all like y'all separate, but do you have the people that's in E5? Do they have the ability to be able to read people?
I'm saying to some, yeah. To some, yeah. They to some read, yo. Not all, because everybody like you got to have the spirituality in you. Like you got to have that blessing. Like God have to give you that blessing to be able to read people. Like I can't read people. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't read you. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't made it that far. You know what I'm saying? But I'm learning. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning. But I can't read you. You know what I'm saying? But I can pray for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like at the same time though, it's like, wow. Whoa. Like, it's like, man, like, nah, everybody can't read, but it's a blessing though to be able to. But you can read spirits.
Yeah.
I can read that. I can read spirits.
Yeah.
I know when you ain't right and when you is.
Yeah. So being connected with E5, who do you pray to?
I pray to God. That ain't number one creator. You know what I'm saying? But you know we got it's several gods. You know what I'm saying? It's a God for anything that you want. You know what I'm saying? Everything God, but it's only one creator though. You know what I'm saying? If that sums it up.
So with you praying to God though, yeah, I know y'all pray to y'all ancestors as well. Is your ancestors is like Jesus? And you know how in the Bible it says
no, your ancestors like your grandma.
Yeah.
If your grandma passed, you know what I'm saying? Throughout the course of year of her being here on earth, she helped pave the way to die of age.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She carried knowledge from the past. She got history of the past. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when she passed, who else there? What other person there that can take grandma's place?
nobody.
Can't nobody take grandma's place. Nobody. So, you know what I'm saying? If grandma passed, then grandma, that's my ancestor. She's carrying me. She walking with me. This is something that I know. You know what I'm saying? This is something that I believe in. You know what I'm saying? I know I don't get up and make a way every day on my own. You know what I'm saying? I know that God got people that walk among other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, this something that I know. So them considered as your ancestors. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry. I want to ask this question. So with knowing that it's a God, you said several gods, but it's only one creator. So do you feel like God put your ancestors in works to balance you out and be able to watch over you? Like, so your ancestors is like your angels. You know how we got angels from heaven? Right. Your ancestors is like your angels for the most part, though, right?
Right.
So when y'all pray to y'all ancestors, y'all praying to the Creator, but y'all really praying to y'all angels to make sure y'all covered.
First of all, I pray to my God first. I give God praise and thanks first and foremost before anything. And I ask him, you know what I'm saying, Father, you know what I'm saying, will you allow me to speak to my ancestors and my old riches? You know what I'm saying? I go to him for permission to do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't bypass him and do that. You know what I'm saying? Because he's the creator of all things. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I pray to God first, and then I go to my ancestors and my old riches. So, that's how it should be.
So what's this whole thing about going to the ocean and having seashells and praying over something, throw it in the ocean and watch it go away? What's all this? Oh,
that's love, man. That's good ass shape. You know what I'm saying? You got in IFA, Oshun. You know what I'm saying? Oshun, she the mother of water. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's lovely. Water is peaceful. You know what I'm saying? If you look at the ocean waves, it's beautiful. When you born inside the water. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
So you know what I'm saying? We worship the water as Oshun. She is the mother of the water. That's what God gave her that tag. God gave her the tag to be over the waters. You know what I'm saying? She created life inside water. She gave birth to in the water. She gave birth to us. That's our mother. You know what I'm saying?
So why don't we have these things in the Bible? Where's these things that's for a lot of people to know that? Because it makes sense. When we're in our mother's stomach, we are in water. So why we can't see these things in the Bible? Why we can't learn about Oshun, the lady that's laying of the water? Like, why we can't learn about those type of things in the Bible? Like, what is it? Is this a secret? And now that the black people are understanding what it is, now they're trying to make it seem like we worshiping the devil, we doing voodoo. Like, what's the difference?
Well, you know, man, it's a bit different. It's because they don't want us to know who we are. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you go back into the slavery days before the Bible came along, and our ancestors, they got caught praying into that thing, they get beat, they get lashed, they get killed. You know what I'm saying? That's before the Bible get there. So when they was out there praying in the wood on their hands and knees, you know what I'm saying, praying to the Heavenly Father or some changes to come through, because they know it's a creator up there. You know what I'm saying? They got lashed, they got beat for that. You know what I'm saying? But then, you know, you had other people that played a role with society. They said, hey, let's come up with this book called Bible. You know what I'm saying? If that's what they want to believe in and pray to, let's make this Bible about us, so they can believe and pray to us. You know what I'm saying? So we can control the population. You know what I'm saying? So you got to think about it. When they found out about the Bible, what they did, they gave it to each and every slave plantation first. Sit this down, put that in front of them, and that'll take their mind off everything. You know what I'm saying? So within the birth of the Bible, we started losing religion then. You know what I'm saying? Because now we starting to follow and follow another path of a whole nother culture. You know what I'm saying? Which it has some truth to it. But you got to understand the truth that's in the Bible and where it's not. You know what I'm saying? But it all lines up with IFA. Everything, every religion, the Buddha, all that, everything, all of it wrapped up inside IFA as one.
Who came up with the Bible?
Shit, I can't tell you.
Ain't nobody here to really tell the original.
I can't tell you, bro. They got a King James version. They got a Solomon version. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't tell you, bro. I would like to know myself.
So listen, let me ask you a question. When the slaves was in the cotton fields picking cotton and they were singing those songs, though, were they praying to their ancestors? Was they going by the IFA religion?
Yeah. they was making the connection between the Most High. Like, you know what I'm saying? The ancestors in the old region, they was, you know what I'm saying? They had songs for each and every different thing that they was calling upon. So the songs that they was singing in the field and calling upon these different deities in the old region, then yeah, that's what we were doing before we had the Bible. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, say that. Okay, looking at your Orishas and looking at the peoples in the Bible, do you look at the peoples in the Bible like John, Matthew, Mark, Luke, as you look at your Orishas?
Yeah, of course I do. Why? Cause they had a role inside life. You know what I'm saying? They played a role inside life. You know what I'm saying? Like, we wasn't there physically to see what was going on with it, but it was wrote in the Bible, and it's somebody's life. You know what I'm saying? Why we know it's somebody's life? Cause in the Bible, when we read it, it's somebody in there that we can relate to, that we are experiencing right now at this moment.
Can you describe the seven different powers that the 7 different Orishas have?
Oh, wow. Okay. You got Ogun.
Just name the 7 different Orishas.
Oh, what you gonna do, man? You gonna twist me up, tie me up? No, then you got Obatala. You got Ogun. You got Oshun. You got Eshu. You got Shango. You got Oye. And you got Yemiya.
Cool. So you know, like in the Bible, I can't go back to it, the scripture, but it was a situation where God gave the people to believe in this type of religion. Then they built a foundation, but they built like a statue of somebody else. So do you think IFA is the real religion we supposed that God had for us, but the white man built up to Jesus and we started praising Jesus? So how do we know if we're doing the right thing or not? Because everything you saying makes sense, but when you look at the Bible, when they say respect your master, that means respect your slave master. So tell me a little bit about that.
There go back to saying to each his own once again. You know what I'm saying? Me, I don't live, I have took my mind frame set of out of being right here in this world right here that exists, that they call Earth, first and foremost. Like, I have exempt myself from this. Like, you know what I'm saying? I put no man before my God. You know what I'm saying? I put no one before my family. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do what I want, I do as I please. God didn't put nobody over me to tell me, oh, you gonna obey by this or you gonna obey by that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got animals at the zoo for folk to go look at. And God didn't make no cage for the animal to be locked up in. They designed to be free. Same thing in here. I was birthed free into a world that's supposed to be free. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm not gonna vote for no president, because if I vote for a president, then that consists of putting a man above me. You know what I'm saying? If I let another man chastise my son, then that'll be allowing my son to have somebody over me. Like, nah, that ain't how it works. You know what I'm saying? So I don't abide by these laws. You know what I'm saying? I respect them. But you know what I'm saying? Like, but to each his own though, man. Like, you have self-conscious, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, God give everybody the mindset and the ability to be self-conscious of a lot of things that's around. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you hear these voices in your head and you don't want to follow them. You know what I'm saying? And that's everybody in the world. You know what I'm saying? Hear voices in their head, but don't follow them voices. And then turn around and be like, man, I should have followed that voice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then that voice been telling you a long time ago that, man, y'all know this ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Look how they doing my brother. Look how they doing my sister. Like, I don't even see no race. I don't see black or white. We all in one. We all bleed the same. We all die the same. So I don't see no other color. I don't know what I'm saying. But I know we all need to come together and get together. But the thing that they're going on, like, you got to be self-conscious of it. You got to make them decisions.
So why do you think the IFA religion, it's a religion, right? I want to make sure I'm saying it right. Is it a religion or is it a
It's what you want it to be.
Okay, so
it's a way of life.
Why do you think the IFA, the way of life, is taking over the whole Atlanta?
I'm not going to say it's taking over the whole Atlanta because once again, everybody's not IFA.
But they want to be IFA. They want to wear the beads on their neck. They want to say, because I feel like a lot of people saying they want to, a lot of people that don't know what's going on, saying they IFA to be looking like demonic, to look like they a young thug or a little Uzi, because they see the rap shit. So why do you feel like people, you think it's just because the rappers saying it and they wear upside down crosses and they look demonic, but why do you feel like it's just taking over the whole line? Like everybody want to have beads on their neck and they want to be IFA.
You know what I'm saying?
What's the influence behind that?
Well, you know, like inside different E5 family is a lot that goes on that carry nothing but good spirit, good eye shape. You know, they have bimbes where they get together and they get together and they give praise to the old Risha, give praise to God. And you know, they have festivals and fun. And if you go into church, you see another Christian, they gon', hey, Miss Mary's sister Martha, you know what I'm saying? E5, you know what I'm saying, is my brothers and sisters. So, you know, everybody, I guess they want to feel the same love as everybody else get.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing but love inside E5.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, those beads around your neck, I see you got your C-cells. From my knowledge, you're going to die with those on you for the rest of your life, and then you're going to pass it down to somebody else, right?
No, one D come off my neck, won't nobody else get them. You know what I'm saying? My children will get them, you know what I'm saying? But they will be put up on the altar. You know what I'm saying? Like they will be kept, you know what I'm saying, on the altar and all white. You know what I'm saying? In memories of me. You know what I'm saying? But if they chose to wear them, then yeah. But it will be left like to my kids. You know what I'm saying?
Cool. So when can we do a follow-up behind this? When can you show us a little bit more? Show us the you know, wherever it goes on, that show us the roots of it. Show us the sanctuary. When can we do a follow-up?
I'm gonna make a few phone calls. I gotta get some stuff lined up. But I'm gonna make a few phone calls, and you know, we can put something together. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't give you no specific date, but it'll be soon.
Cool.
You know what I'm saying? But,
so we finna get up out of here, man. This is a great interview, man. I'm sure that my audience, they're gonna learn a lot from this. Anything you wanna say before we leave?
Hey man, once again, shout out to RichinFaithTV. You did. Man, shout out to my priest, man, Baba, man. Hey, yeah, I say, shouts out to all my brothers and sisters. Hey man, shouts out to my ancestors, man, my old Rishas. Man. Peace, blessings, and love, man. We still at it. You know what I'm saying? Look how we living.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't no right place to be at. You can be anywhere. All these my brothers and sisters. Everybody out here. Ain't nothing but love.
I'm a man, let me tell you something. I told you. And I showed damn you.
I'm out here where it's naturally. You know what I'm saying? It's an argument. Somebody else gonna call the police and be like, hey, they got guns out there.
Yeah. But we gonna get up out of here, man. This is RichinFaithTV, man. I want to thank God for making this happen. Thank you for making this happen. I want to thank my big boy 5 for making this happen. And we out, G.